I'm a little bummed. I'm going to say it out loud. The Clayface casting has come out, and where's the justice for Alan Tudyk, guys? No justice for Alan Tudyk. You were Clayface all the time. He made Clayface the man again. And then all of a sudden, they kick him off to the side, and we got this new kid, Tom Rice Harris, coming in to play Clayface, which, okay, he's good. He's good, and I get they probably want someone young. Maybe they could be Clayface for a while in the DCU. But Alan Tudyk can be serious. I know he's a goofball sometimes, but I love Alan Tudyk. You know what I mean? He's a extraordinary, if you ask me, too, voiceover artist, and he's done so many great roles. And every time he transcends into that character, and I think he's a fantastic human being. And here's the one thing, though. I see this kid, I go, he kind of looks like a young Alan Tudyk in a way. I wonder if they're going to try to age up Clayface at one point, show him young and old once he gets that transforming, and maybe he becomes Alan Tudyk. That's me wishful thinking. But this Welsh actor, Tom Rice Harris, has officially been cast as Clayface. Now, we know that Mike Flanagan got dropped. He wrote the whole script that James Gunn said this is the best script he ever wrote before, ever read. It was so good. It's such a great script. And all of a sudden, it's like, but we're going to rewrite the whole thing from a page one rewrite, which to me is a bummer because I'm like, if you like it that well, just make it. It's supposed to be, again, a graphic, rated R, low budget type horror movie about Clayface, which is a tragic story because he's an actor trying to find his way. Everybody thinks he's so disgusting. They think he's ugly. And he has this whole mental breakdown about his looks, and then he gets this. Of course, he gets morphed into Clayface. I think it's like Toxic Ooze, Sean. Sure, I'll get into that for a second. But then all of a sudden, he becomes Clayface, or it's like there's some kind of weird. We'll get in that for a second. But he transforms to Clayface. But we got Tom here that's been cast as him moving forward for the Clayface movie. He was in Suspicion on Apple TV Plus. He was in The Return with Ralph Fiennes and Juliet. He was also in Gerard Butler's Kandahar. He was in Guy Ritchie's The Gentleman. And so he's coming in to be Clayface. The one thing else, guys, Speak No Evil director has been attached to us, James Watkins. And this is coming out September 11th, 2026. But James Watkins, guys, I saw Speak No Evil. I wasn't sold on it. I'm not to the trash. I like McAvoy, and it was a remake of that, but I just wasn't sold on it. It was weird. It was kind of odd and kind of campy to me at some times. I'm looking at a big horror person. I would rather have somebody else that gets horror better to do this. I guess that's suspenseful, but give me a big horror director, someone that's done a Scream or a Saw movie, or maybe A24 guys, the Philippi brothers. I'd like to have them do that. That'd be cool. Put somebody in there that knows horror better. Sam Raimi, come on, guys. You know what I mean? Let's do something different. Right, Sam Raimi would be great, Mike. I think Sam Raimi would be freaking awesome doing Clayface, but he's in the MCU, so you probably can't get him right now. Why would they make a Clayface movie? That's a good point. This is supposed to be.
Why wouldn't they, Racerect? You're asking the wrong question. Why wouldn't they? Come on.
Alan Tudyk must be pissed, though, because he's been Clayface in so many things. He's probably, but then again, he works all the time, so he's probably whatever. He's still doing the animated voices he did it in Creature Commandos. He's moving forward for an animated version also for the DCU, so he's still doing it. He's got Harley Quinn, so he's still doing it. But I'm just I get it. They're trying to make decipher a different kind of franchise from Alan Tudyk's world, but to me, he was perfect. But what do you guys think? Am I way off level? Am I being too harsh on this kid? Should we just recast? What do you guys think here? Let's go over to Sean first, because Sean has probably the loudest voice when it comes. Are you ready for this, Sean, or should we go to Mike first? I don't know.
I'm ready. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Go to the king.
The loudest voice on this. Do you think that this is the best choice to revamp this way, or there's another way we can put Alan Tudyk in here? How do you feel about this?
First off, you got to ask yourself, when you're talking about Clayface, which version of Clayface are we talking about here, right? I think Alan Tudyk has done a fine job with the Clayface that he plays in Harley Quinn, but that's a different iteration, right? Are we talking about Basil Karloff? Are we talking about Ethan Bennett? There's a lot of different Clayfaces in the DC universe. Do we even know which one we're going to get? I think that
and we don't.
Oh, okay, sorry. Great. You just sat right back in there. I think. There's a lot of different ways to take it. Yes, your idea of him transforming or going crazy and becoming different people. Throw Tudyk a bone there. That's fine. Yeah. Again, it's the fact that it's a relatively newcomer kind. They apparently were blown away by his audition. I don't know enough about what's going to happen here, so it's too early to say if they've done the character dirty yet.
Look at Angel to you, Sean. Look at that. Sean's saying they should just cancel us now.
What was this? Well,
Angel said they should just cancel this now.
Angel, you got to have more faith in the gun. Trust in the gun. All right. Superman looks great. I'm very excited for that. When they said a Clayface movie, I was just like, whoa, that's insane. Like, it's just a really cool like kind of character to explore in hopefully some practical effects. I'm sure it's going to be mostly CG. But it's a tortured character, like most of Batman's coterie. Yes, Batman is how I'm calling him now. Like Bateman. I don't know why I'm doing that, but no, like I like Alan Tudyk as much as the next guy. But I think why not? Let's give the kid a chance. Give a kid a chance. Everyone was all nervous about Timothée Chalamet, and look at what he's doing. We got
you gotta say the name, man.
They're gonna. And his episode is beautiful in the animated series. And they brought him back and did this weird thing. They're trying to turn him into a human. That was even greater. But like, it's a cool character, man. And like, I think Tom King, or maybe not Tom King, but there was a run of Batman where he was a hero for a little bit too. He tried on the good side. So there's a lot that's been done with this character. It's been the moniker of several people already. We don't know what we're going to get yet. We expect it to be this amorphous blob kind of guy, probably, because that's probably the most. I don't know if you have a chance to pull up the Basil Carlo version of Clayface. It's not a great costume. It just looks like the dude's melting his face off in a microwave a little bit. So look up that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like Basil, what? I mean,
Basil like Basil. And then Carlo, Karlo, he was like the golden age Clayface.
Oh man, he kind of looks like Croc a little. What's his Killer Croc a little bit for some reason to me. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but he kind of looks. Man. I know that's the first.
Yeah, Batman's got enough of the look. It's disgustingly great. There was actually a parody of him done in the Wanted comic books. If everyone remember that comic book. No one does. Fantastic. It was a Clayface, and it was basically made of poo, and he got beat by Drano, which was hilarious. But
wait, is Drano a superhero, or he was beaten by the common household?
Like the Drano, yeah. They just got a bunch of Drano on him and killed him in a toilet. It was great.
I mean, I'm envisioning Drano. Like he's got some sort of toilet powers.
Oh yeah, like a wizard or something. Yeah.
Wizard,
Drano Man,
the Drano Man. I see people are getting mad about villain movies, like Angel says that we have a lot of these coming. I'm fine with it. I think it's interesting. I think that the fact that if they can not just be a one-off and incorporate them sometime into the DCU, I think that makes more sense. At least we're getting these characters established. I don't like the idea of them just being like floating by themselves and never see them again. I don't like that idea. I'm not about that. I'm like, what's the point?
I agree. I don't think that's where Gunn's heading, because he's been willing to throw Peacemaker characters into things before he even had the reins of DC. Even though it felt very weird. I don't think it'll be one-off. I think it'll be what we really don't know, and the Batman stuff is pretty up in the air as well.
Yeah, he even said, he goes, I work on Batman. I have no idea. That's my one problem right now. But he said he's got kind of an idea, but he's not sure yet.
Again, even if we get, I swear to God, I hope we're not going to get a Joker-style movie. It's not going to be a musical or something. But I don't think that there's anything wrong with just a good character study. Just let it kind of be, man. Bring back Powder. Remember Powder?
Oh man, Powder. What a movie. That's a deep cut right there.
What's that guy doing?
That was a comic?
No. God, no, it was not a comic. No.
Okay.
No, it was not a comic.
Mike, so do you want to see a Powder sequel? No, I'm not going to ask you that. Mike, what do you think about this Clayface thing? Do you think that Clayface can work as its own individual?
I'm gonna be a Powder sequel in about 6 months, Brian.
Come on.
You're dreaming if you think that Alan Tudyk is going to come and play an older version of Tom Reese Harry's. I see it though. I see it like the coloring is a little similarity. I think they had him.
Yeah,
they had him in mind. I'm wondering, I don't have so much experience with the Clayface character. Basically, what I know from the 90s animated series, like that episode, like did he come back? Was it just the one episode?
No, I think I feel like he had the Batman.
Yeah, I feel like he had some arc to him.
But there was like two major ones that dealt with him.
And Chad, he's been around since like 1940. This character is full of pathos. For some reason, he makes me think of like Scarecrow too. He's that kind of a villain. Although the other thing that I'm interested in is it's effectively the power of the Mission Impossible mask, right? Like the comedy potential is really sky high for this particular skill set that this madman has. And so I do kind of...
Yeah, Creature Commandos kind of explored that too, right? Like, yeah.
Oh, did that? Well, I haven't been on for a while. Sean, did Creature Commandos get your sign of approval?
I enjoyed it for what it was. Like the same thing. Like what was it? Suicide Squad Isekai, that anime that came out. That's okay, and it's by its own, and that's fine. Like I liked it. I thought some of the decisions they made around the Bride of Frankenstein was interesting, and the character of Frankenstein. But aside from that, like it was Alan Tudyk was amazing in that one too, though. Right?
Alan Tudyk
Dr. Phosphorus, right? Yeah.
Dr. Phosphorus, but he also did Clayface's voice too. He did both in there, so he was also doing it there. But I mean, it wasn't like as big of a part. Clayface was kind of there, not massive part, and so he didn't have much
like
dialogue.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, but also he was like brutal in that too, Clayface. So that was like a whole different take from like what he was doing as the kind of like, goofy version in the Harley Quinn series. So I think he's just a great talent, Alan Tudyk. I think he could have done this as a villain too. They could have had fun with the comedy, but then again, like they're trying to make this they're trying to make this kind of like a indie kind of feel for it, low budget, like $50 million, nothing too crazy, and they want to make it kind of scary.
What I want. I mean, it's insane that $50 million is considered like a mid-budget movie now. But this is like, stop, like, it pisses me off so bad, and I'm sure you guys bitch about this all the time on the show. Like, we don't just have to only have tent poles like for our movies. Like, don't spend $300 million goddamn dollars on a movie. Like, make $10-30 million movies and hope that one of them is a crazy cult hit.
Honestly,
like,
remember, excited about it. You make your money back that way.
I would hope so. Like, I don't know. It just seems like Hollywood is more of an investment profile than a patronage of an art form. That's old man yelling at clouds take. But I really think that that's where we're at as a society too. Is the problem.
Yelling at clouds. GR, are you yelling at clouds when you're like thinking about Clayface right now, or what?
I go back to Clayface back in the Dark Ages, and them taking and making another anti-hero is not something I want to watch.
I know you hate these kind of movies. You hated Joker. You were not about it.
Well, I hated Joker because they made it into a musical, and it really sucked.
You didn't like the first one, though, either. You were like,
Well, that's true. I mean, I don't like anti-heroes. Yeah, I want a hero. I want a hero.
Like
I want a villain. I want a villain.
Like James Gunn, right. You're a hero. He's going to save your day.
Yeah, well, we'll see it. If he doesn't shoot a blank, maybe I'll come around.
I think Superman's going to be a big hit, GR. I think it's going to be a massive hit. I think it's going to be. People want hope these days.
If it is, I'll say he did good.
Yeah.
And if it flops, you can say I was right.
What about this kid, GR? What do you think about this kid playing Clayface? Do you think this is the right choice?
You're giving a young actor a shot. Why not?
I'm always about that too. I just think that I'm so bummed about freaking. I mean, Tudyk. I love him so much. I think he does a great job, and I think he's fun. He's been doing this part for so long.
He's a great actor, but time moves ahead. I mean, hell, look what happened to Captain America. He went away totally.
Yeah, well, they're trying their best to make that still work, and he'll be back, Anthony Mackie. I know what's funny is I keep saying kid. This guy's 34 years old, and it's like I keep saying
baby. He's a baby.
He got a baby face,
as I said, a kid, Ryan.
You can cut a piece of paper on that jawline. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
he's a gua sha for sure.
I just hope it's good. You know, because they're doing all this elsewhere. We got waiting for Batman 2 still. We're gonna wait even longer for that because James Gunn said that script's coming.
Thanks, Mike.
Coming. You know, but when's that coming? I have no idea. I feel like it's just so far down. At this point, just put Pattinson and Corn Sweat face to face and make that our Superman and our Batman. Let's just do it. That's what you're gonna have. Reacher like Jordan was.
Rush it, man. We can't rush this shit. Like that's why that's why we blew this the first time. That's why Warner Brothers fucked it up the first time, man. We can't
trust the gun. Is that what you're saying?
Trust the gun, baby. Trust the gun.
Yeah, the gun's got a lot to do though. He's got a big plate filled of comics and ideas and movies. He's got Wonder Woman now he's working on. We talked about that last week. He's working on this. He's working on Batman. He's probably working on, the next Superman movie too. I guarantee he's thinking about that. I guarantee.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. You can't. He's probably thinking about his Justice League movie. Because he said once they get it all done, they're going to do a Justice League movie. He's probably thinking about that.
Well, we talked about Wonder Woman. He's cooking. Let him cook.
Yeah.
Like time. This thing cannot be rushed, otherwise it falls apart very quickly, and we get this bland piece of shit. We've learned what not to do with the Snyder stuff. Like, just let it go.
But here's a question, though, too. Do you think that people will actually watch this if they don't know this character? Because I know people are saying in the chat no one knows this character.
Yeah.
And you have no stars attached to it, really. Yeah, I mean, he's a working actor, but nothing big. I mean, maybe they could cast. Maybe they'll have Batman in this. Maybe Batman will be here. Maybe this is his debut.
I doubt it. I think if we're focusing on Clayface itself, like, again, depending on which Clayface we get, if it's the one I think they're going to do, which is the more famous of the Clayfaces, they'll probably make it like what is it? The Hagen? Is that it? Like this pharmaceutical company that is the reason why he's Clayface to begin with. So maybe he's
putting that stuff on his face and it messes with him, right? That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. He overdoes it, and hubris and all that. Kind of
Just
shit.
put more.
Leaks into your brain. Starts making you have evil thoughts. The classic story.
Viable.
That was great, like in the animated series. They kind of did that in the animated series because he kept putting more on, and his face was drooping. Then he's putting more on. And the next thing you know, like he's like drooping everywhere. And then he figured it all out. It was interesting. It's like kind of like the downfall of somebody that's just trying to find their way in life. It's actually like a hero's journey in a lot of ways, but
it's interesting. That's
an interesting thing, right? Like yeah. you're being held to that standard of what's expected of you. You can't do it anymore, and you keep doing it and keep expecting it, and then all of a sudden you're a monster.
Yep. What's
Sounds
Batmite?
Pretty fucking relatable, man. I don't know.
You know what Batmite is, Sean? Queen wants a Batmite movie.
Yeah, Batmite is what is it? It's the same dimension or similar dimension to Mixelplick. It's just like a little chaos imp that's like a big fan of Batman.
Oh, there we go.
Well, I got a couple of issues of him. He's in there.
Hopefully, knowing James Gunn's world, we'll be getting that very soon. If it's great, then let's check it out. That's why I say give it a chance, everybody.
Spike, let's get some more deep cuts in there. I'm just going to start.
Queen is making a good point though. Like Batmite is one of those little parody characters. What's the name for those little one pagers that they do? Like, I think we have enough of a backlog of comic book mythos. I think that we can devote one small movie to some of that crazy mixopidalic shit.
Fifth dimensional being.
Peter Dinklage as Batmite. Would that make sense?
Oh, I don't know about that.
He's gonna be great in Dexter. I know that.
Old man Batmite. I don't know.
He's gonna be great in Dexter, man. I can't wait.
Yeah.
But I think this could be good, guys. It could be good.
Man, you guys aren't even ready for Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. You can't even.
We'll find out.
Not even ready for it.
I want Batman Ninja live action. That's what I want. Come on, guys.
Batman Ninja was pretty solid.
Pretty freaking solid.
Let's get an ambush bug. Let's get him going. Let's get his own fucking thing going in there.
If we cast Mike, I'm down for that.
Impossible Man, Simon Hurt. What are we doing here?
I'll be Batman Ninjago, Robin Bionicle, if you want to be my Robin.
I want Mike to be Batman. Yes. I missed the tick. I missed the tick, guys. But Clayface is coming, guys. Get ready for it. Early casting. I heard some rumors there might be multiple people playing Clayface because of the morphing, which would make sense. And maybe Tudyk will make that appearance. Maybe he will at some point. Why not? It makes sense for the character.
Let's bet. Put money on it, man.
I feel like he's got to be in here somewhere. He's got to be in here somewhere. And Tudyk, I trust. That's all I'm saying. So, but guys, get ready. Clayface, we'll be messing with your face soon, guys. And hopefully Batman comes into this world eventually, guys. One day, Batman, one day.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.